So for the last couple of days, I have been working on this massive overgrown pot forest, and trimming things back, figuring out which of these trees are going to be bonsai material at some point, and which are just going to be trees. So some of these are going to become bonsai. You can see I've been in here pruning things back. These elms, which are probably 20 feet tall now, are going to stay as trees. Most of them are. This little one here, we're going to prune it back, and I think next year we're going to dig it out of the ground and put it in a pot. This elm did not grow into the ground, so Brent has decided that it will become a bonsai, and when Bob Pops comes back up, we're going to take it out of these pots and see what we can do with it. It has this portion on this side is alive, and this portion over here has died. So this whole trunk area is dead. And I guess the lesson for this is Brent designed this with these emitters. And the emitters sit over here. And so this side of the tree got watered. I suspect that that side did not, and it just died off. So if you're setting up a pot forest, make sure that the plant is getting water all around. Otherwise, you might end up with stuff like that, where, you know, part of it dies off and part of it doesn't. And elms are one of those trees that, you know, if we take this off manually, it's never going to look natural. And dead wood on elms does not last very long. So we're looking at, you know, a big thick trunk in this side over here. So that's what I'm doing today. Working more on getting this stuff cleaned out so that I can replace all these water lines in here that are like 20 years old, and they're all starting to leak. This big old Sargentii is going to get evaluated again. We'll probably need a tractor to lift it, but I think we're going to try to put it into a pot. And my big project for this morning, this is a willow. I mean, my God. So this thing has to get trimmed back, but I want you to look in there and see this trunk. I hope you can see it. It is massive. It goes all the way up to about right here. Is it going to be a bonsai? I don't think so. It's huge. It might be. But inside of that, and you can barely see this big trunk right here. That is a campestre maple that seeded itself in here, and that's what I'm going to be taking out today. I'm going to be cutting it back using the Sawzall and then getting it out of here. And then I'm going to prune up this olive so we can see what the heck can be done with it. It may just be that it's so large that it becomes nothing more than, you know, a mama plant for cuttings. So that's the project. I'll show you an after shot when I'm done. All right, so I pruned this back as much as I'm willing to for today. There's a lot of dead things in here, and there still is. But this trunk, this is one side of it. And there's the other. It has to be close to 2 feet across from about right here to over there. And this trunk alone is probably 8 or 10 inches thick. It has nice branching down there low, but it's grown into the ground, and it'll probably stay there. I don't know if ever we got into doing great big bonsai, this potentially could be one of those options. Put it up on a big slab of slate or granite or something, and a very sturdy table, and it would be probably quite beautiful. It really needs to be pruned way back for any sort of bonsai artistry to evolve. The plan for this is just to keep it as a cutting plant and understock for olive trees in the future. So I hope you like this. It's a challenge. I have done one row out of about 30. So we'll be continuing this series as more things get cleaned up here.